guys, welcome back to my channel, and I will be taking you through another series of 5 days off. And this time I'm doing a 5 days off detox. For this introduction, I wanted to bring you out to show you this tree of ours in full bloom. Which means that spring is right here, and spring is always a good time to detox your body and declutter your home, if you will. Ayurveda also encourages us to have a spring cleanse. During winter, kapha builds up in the body and liquefies in the spring, which needs to be cleansed. This can clog up the mind-body channels and result in lethargy, low energy levels, a weakened immune system, allergies, hay fever, skin irritations, and even weight gain. Just a disclaimer before we get into the video, I am not a health professional or a nutritionist. These are just my findings and learnings, and I just hope to inspire you to go on your individual journeys to feel better and fitter in your bodies. So I went to India for a holiday and I ate to my heart's content, put on oodles of weight, and my body was screaming for a cleanse and a detox. And when I felt that I had low energy levels and I was feeling extremely lethargic, I knew I had to do a detox. Like a universal sign, Katrina, somebody that I follow on Instagram, who is a wellness trainer, and I have attended a lot of her programs and they've done wonders for me. I'm going to link her Instagram handle in the description box below. And she came up with a detox plan which coincided with me wanting to do a cleanse, and also with the springtime that's upon us right now, I knew that I had to join in and do the cleanse. So she provided a very detailed detox program to all of us. It was a 2-week long detox program. I just committed to the first 5 days. I wasn't sure if I will be able to do the entire program. So this is the recording of the first 5 days. So I had to sit down and let you know what this detox entails. So I'm completely going to eliminate refined carbs and gluten from my diet, which means no bread for me, no wheat for me, so no rotis, and I will be eliminating any form of refined sugar. I will be completely off any dairy products, and I will not be consuming any tea or coffee during this detox period, which is actually quite difficult for me because I am someone who wakes up in the morning and looks forward to that first cup of chai. So I will let you know how I fare. Alright, so I need to tell you that before we go into this fast, I did a water fast, which was a 40-hour water fast. So you eat your last meal, which should be a nutritious, healthy meal and not chole bhature. Once I was past this fast, it was pretty easy to stick to the things that I had to eliminate from my diet, and I slowly reintroduced food to my body, and I broke this fast with a fruit. On day 1, I did experience light headaches. I think it was all withdrawals from not drinking any tea or coffee, or it could also be my system burning up all the stored sugar in my liver and in the cells. So even though I had eliminated all dairy products from my diet, I was still continuing to take ghee, which is a very healthy form, and it's lactose free. That was a part of my daily diet, and I made it a point to eat it as often as I could. Not overdose on it, but yes, include it in my meals, like whenever I had dal and brown rice, or wherever I could have it as a part of my meal. So this is the second day of my detox diet. It's going fine. I mean, I am not struggling with it. After the 40-hour fast, it was pretty easy to come back to my normal meals, excluding the things that I had to exclude from it. So I'm not feeling hungry, I'm not feeling lethargic, I'm not low on energy. Yes, I did experience a few headaches, some sort of a withdrawal thing that I'm experiencing. But like I said, I'm not low on energy, and I'm able to do everything around the house that I have to do. So today is day 3, 2 more days to go, because I'm eating everything. I mean, I'm still consuming carbs in the form of dal, chana, rajma, and you'll be surprised to see that the body is like very happy. Like the body is not hungry, the body is not starving, but the mind, yes, the mind. When I'm sitting idle, or when I'm extremely tired, or if I want 5 minutes to myself, I want that cup of chai. More than craving, I think it is out of habit that I want to have chai, that I want to have something sweet after a meal. It's not what my body or the system is asking at that moment. It's just become a habit that I will grab something sweet. After I'm like absolutely full from a big lunch, I still want to have something sweet. I associate drinking tea with me time. So yes, having tea, not having tea is a bit difficult, but I think it doesn't come in your way of doing anything in your day. Like, it's not stopping me from doing anything at all. I'm still going about as usual. All right, so today is day 4, just one more day to go, and I will break this detox diet. I think I'm not going to jump back to my old habits this time. I think when I did my sugar fast, I went back to eating sugar from the next day. But this time, I think I will stick to the meals that I have prepared, because after eating those meals, I have felt healthy, happy, and energized. I've been able to power through the days whenever I had to do that. So I've realized that even my craving for takeaways, restaurant meals has come down. So I look forward to the company whenever we go out socializing, eating outside. I mean, I obviously look forward to the company, but I haven't been looking forward to eating all that food. When you're on a detox, you are able to notice exactly how every bite of food makes you feel. There is so much attention on your system, on your digestion, on your energy levels, and I think that's the right kind of attention that we sometimes forget. And I think this detox has definitely brought that attention back to my body feeling well, and I hope that stays with me. So it's day 5th and my detox diet is over. I feel that I have been eating really healthy. Instead of going after processed food, I have been eating lots of healthy real foods like sprouts and vegetables and lots of fruits, nuts. I think my diet was really healthy and I was energized. I could go for my walks. I had energy to run around with my toddler. I'm going to be very mindful of how each and every food is going to make me feel when I reintroduce it to my body. But I'm really looking forward to my first cup of chai. Yeah, I think actually that's what I'm looking forward to, my chai and nothing more. I think I wasn't like missing anything that I left apart from my chai. At this point, I would like to add that I went ahead and did the fast for the full period of 2 weeks. So actually what I realized is there are so many things that we can eat apart from processed food. I realized that there is a lot that can be eaten which is healthy and nutritious. During the past 5 days, I was constantly grabbing real food. So I ate a lot of sprouts, apples and oranges and all the other fruits which I usually don't feel like eating because my system is either full of tea or coffee or is feeling so sluggish from all the overload of carbs. So another thing that I noticed is that I just experienced so much of lightness in the body and agility, and the body wanted to move more. Another thing that I noticed is that in the beginning of the fast, there were a lot of breakout on my skin. My skin was trying to cleanse itself and clear itself, so I had like a few spots appearing on my face, which I have completely cleared now. So when you go on a water fast, a lot of people assume that you will have lethargy, low energy levels, but that's not the case with me. I felt like I had the energy to do whatever I had to do, especially physically, and I had more mental clarity on these 5 days. So definitely I did not experience any low energy levels. Whatever the case was, it was the opposite. I had a lot of energy to do a lot of things. Okay, one thing that you have to keep in mind is because your body is detoxing, you have to support it by giving it breaks when it needs it. So when you feel tired, you take a nap, you take a power nap in the afternoon if you have to. Instead of browsing on your phone, you switch off your phone and sleep and get that good night's rest that the body actually requires to detox and cleanse the system. So in the past 5 days, I've been really conscious of my sleep because once I'm up, I cannot go back to sleep. but I've been consciously lying down and trying to nap, even if it means like sleeping for 15 or 20 minutes in the afternoon. I have done that on days that I felt extremely tired. Another way to support your system while you're on this detox is to get some movement in. I start my day as recommended by Katrina. She suggested that we start our day with 100 jumps, and I thought it's so doable. And then she added a plank to it, and again it was so doable. And you've got the lymph moving. So you can do this by dry brushing, or you can do abhyanga like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, or you can just Google it and just shake your arms and your legs, and you give your body a good scrub every time you go for a bath. You can do dry brushing, or you can oil yourself prior to your bath, and that will also help the system. I have been going out for my walks no matter what the weather, and feel recharged after my walk instead of feeling tired after it. It refreshes me, and I think my body is thanking me that I did this cleanse. So these are just my findings. I'm not a medical practitioner, like I said, but I would definitely say that doing any sort of a detox or cleanse or whatever your body doesn't need, like it could just be eliminating processed food from your diet completely. I think the most conducive time for such a change in our diet is around springtime. We also had Mahashivratri, and I know for a fact that a lot of people fast on that day and prior to that day. I think the environment around us supports changes during this time. I mean, that's what I've experienced. This is my personal experience. This is not based on any sort of research. You can do your research. All I can do is I can recommend that you give your body breaks in the year, and the best time to do it is when one season changes into another. I have done this a lot of times, and I feel like it's very easy to change and tweak my diet around this time, and I think my body has always thanked me afterwards. So I hope this video was useful to you, and continue watching my channel. Please share and subscribe. I will see you with another video next week. Till then, bye bye, take care.